What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video, and today I'm going to go over 4 plays in the Timberwolves playbook here in 2K22. 2 of these plays are only in next gen, and the other 2 are in both current gen and next gen. Also, at the end, I'm going to mention a few other plays that I think are useful, but I just won't be going over them in detail. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first play is the Give 41 circle. This is a handoff type play that you can call for anybody that has handoff receiver priority. If you don't know what play priorities are, I'll leave a link to a video in the description that can help. And I'll also go over a lot of things related to offensive play calling in that video as well. And this play is designed to be a handoff in which you can attack the rim, but I like using it to get lobs. So I'm going to run it and then go into replay and talk about it. So right here, I call it for Anthony Edwards, and he's going to start with the ball on the wing. Then I pass it out to Beverly, and then Edwards would get this screen from Karl-Anthony Towns. And a lot of times he'll be open for this lob. And this is what I call this play for, is to get this lob. Because as the play runs, like he'll run around here, and then he will get a handoff and like try to attack the rim. But you will get open a lot on this backdoor right here, as he does right here, and I throw him a lob. But you don't have to throw lobs. You can just throw regular passes because lobs can be kind of risky, and plus, like, the defenders, they just turn into Deion Sanders on a lot of lobs, so they might end up blocking it. But you could just throw this regular pass, especially if you have somebody that has bullet passer, and it'll get through, and you could get some easy dunks. So this play is pretty good, and you can use it to get some easy layups or easy lobs. But like I said, the play was designed for this right here. You get the handoff, and then you attack, which is not bad, but a lot of that really depends on if you get a good handoff animation or not. And like the handoff animations are like not that good. So like just hoping that you get a good animation is something that I don't want to hope for. And I don't really use, like I said, I don't use this play for this action right here, even though it can be good and it can work. I feel like that first action where you could potentially get that lob or that pass through is a lot more consistent. But this is the whole play. So if you don't get that first lob, I guess you could try to run the whole play out. But me personally, stop the play and do something else. But yeah, this right here, this cut right here is what I'm looking for every single time I run this play. The next play is the Fist 91 side. You could call this for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler priority. And it's just a simple double ball screen. So right here, I call it for D'Angelo Russell, and he starts with the ball on the wing. Then he just gets this double ball screen from Towns and Vanderbilt. And I take the screens, and as you can see right here, Towns will roll, and Vanderbilt, he will fade out. Sometimes the opposite will happen. Sometimes he'll roll and Towns will fade, but one of them will roll, one of them will fade. But I end up dribbling out to the wing. Defense doesn't hedge. De'Aaron Fox is too far behind, so I end up getting an open three. So these double ball screens are pretty good. They're really simple, but they're still hard to guard. You can, right here, like I forced a switch right here, so I could just repost, give it to Town. So you can force switches, and it's also very useful against people that like try to off ball and paints it, because they usually don't hedge out on these screens. So you could get like wide open threes, and I made a video like going over that as well. So like I said, these double ball screen plays, pretty simple, but they're still really effective. The next play is punch four flip. This is a post-up play that you can call for anybody that has post-up low priority. But even though it's a post-up play, I like using it to get threes from my small forward. So right here, I call it for Towns, but Anthony Edwards gets the shot. So Edwards is going to start in the corner. D'Angelo Russell has the ball on the wing. Then I'm supposed to pass it off to Vanderbilt right here, but I just keep the ball with D'Angelo Russell, and the play goes into this triple screen for Anthony Edwards, and he comes out to the wing and gets open for a three. So this play is pretty good, and you have the triple screens of death right here. And you could also use this play as somewhat of an ISO as well, since you have so much space to work with on that wing. And I recommend like using that space. You know, do some dribble moves, make it look like you might like try to score off of this, because if you just stand here and do nothing, it's obvious that you're gonna be running a play. So somebody can just easily click off and like try to play a lane on you. But if you're gonna run this play, that's the biggest thing I recommend, is just don't just stand here and do nothing. You know, do some dribble moves, make it look like you're trying to make a play. The next play is the punch 15. This is another post up play that you could call for anybody that has post up low priority, but I like using it to get threes from my shooting guard. So right here, I call it for Towns, but Malik Beasley gets the shot. So he's going to start over there in the corner. D'Angelo Russell has the ball over here in the wing. I'm supposed to give the ball to Towns right here in the post, but I just hold it. And then Malik Beasley will get the screen from Vanderbilt and Towns, go out to the corner, and he gets open for the three. So pretty simple play, but still pretty effective, and at least a corner three. Corner threes are always good. Should always try to get as many corner threes as possible, but the play was just this right here. You give the ball to Towns in the post, and you just post up. But I don't really like the spacing on this post up right here, so I don't use it for that. So if I was using this play, I would just use it for that 3-point option. So that's pretty much it for the plays, but there are a few other plays that I think are useful. One of them is the fist 15 high, which is just a simple high pick and roll. So right here, just call it. And like I like this play because you get so much space to work with, and it's like plays like this can be really good against those off ballers and paint sitters, because once you come off the screen, a lot of times they probably just back up into the paint, and you'll have this three a lot, since like this guard will be hit by the screen. So you'll have a lot of open shots, and they usually don't like pinch or rotate well. So like these guys, they'll just stay on the shooters for most of the time, and they won't like help over. So if we put like some of these off ballers in this spread pick and roll, high pick and roll situation, you're gonna get a lot of buckets. Punch 34 is another good one if you have a big man that you want to get the ball to in the post. It's just a simple post up, but everybody's around the 3-point line. So you have a lot of space to work with, and if anybody helps, you just hit the open man on a three. Quick X shuffle 2 is another good one that you can use. It's just a down screen from one of your shooters, so you pass it off to the wing, and then you pass it to the top, you swing to the other wing, and then your shooter gets the down screen, and you get the three. It's okay, but it can take some time off the shot clock for one shot opportunity. As you can see right here, by the time he catches the ball, there's 11 seconds on the clock. So if I don't have the shot, you still got 10 seconds, which is not a lot of time, but the play does go into this side pick and roll, and you have a lot of space on this side of the court to work with. So you can still create a shot in those 10 seconds, but the play does take a little while to develop. So just keep that in mind when you run this play. And the last one is ISO 12 flare. So right here, I call it for D'Angelo Russell. He gets this screen right here, and then Beasley will get that flare screen from Towns, go out to the wing, and the play just goes into an ISO. So if neither option is open, then you can try to create a shot from the ISO. So that's pretty much it for the video. This playbook is okay. It has some pretty good useful plays, but nothing that's like really crazy good or OP. So like I said, these plays are usable, but there are other better plays and better playbooks out there. But I really do like that give 41 circle play, just for that backdoor cut and that lob. There's not really a lot of lob plays or backdoor cutting plays that are good for like slashers and people who finish really well at the rim. Not a lot of plays for those, so that play I really do like for those type of players. But other than that, the other plays in this playbook, like I said, they're good, but nothing like too special. But as always, I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more content.